What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. It's crack-a-lackin'. How are we today, guys? We good? We comfy? Oh my god, Barney. The new Juice WRLD album, so good. It would be good to go in a minute. I just need to Batman. Alright. Ah, shit. See. Alright. Pog you, more Batman. Yes, more Batman. That's the plan. That's the plan, Ian. Right after this. Episode 3. Yep. Oh, you did? Nice. My hair's a mess? Not really. We're here to stream, dude. Not meet the fucking queen. Yeah, I'm listening to it at the moment. Do you ever have those games, chat, where like where you can just play games while listening to music or podcasts and you don't really have to like pay attention? That's like me playing Call of Duty multiplayer. Apex. Oh, Apex you kind of have to listen to like call-outs and shit. Fortnite Team Rumble is a big one for me.
Do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
But if it's something like The Last of Us 2 where I'm like all zoned in, then I can't do it.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
So in the last episode, the Wayne family got accused of having ties with the mob.
About his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
Namely, his father
public
and mother.
Messy.
People are throwing stones at my family.
Yeah, and he lashed out at Alfred.
I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
See, he
Forget
knows.
the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money is never corrupted.
Go to hell.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed. And
then he
you
felt guilty.
were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
You really let me down, Alfred. I don't know if I can.
I understand. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
True.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said
I've
it
been
was a
playing...
simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
I've been playing Lego
Maybe
DC
that's wrong.
supervillains off stream.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
And there's this one part where you go to this theater to do like side missions to collect like a gold brick. And you go inside this theater and there's like a director like yelling at these two people on stage to like continue with this play. And basically they're portraying Thomas and Martha Wayne. And it's like, what? What? And the director's yelling at them like, oh, we need higher screams or whatever. Thomas Wayne, get off your phone and like face towards Martha. And I was like, what? Why would you reenact that? Kind of even funnier as well because I was running around in there as Batman. So I was like,
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
yeah, no issues today. I'm walking around just fine. That was really weird.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Wasn't the mother wearing pearls? Isn't that like a big thing in the law?
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screening.
Oh, she is wearing pearls.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Oh, that looks cool. The only bit of colour is the plaque.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Look at the plaque.
Stay back! Take whatever
Yeah, so it wasn't random.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, right. God. Oh.
He's making a mistake.
Oh, he remembers. Oh, headshot. Oh, right, the eyeball. And the pearls? Can't forget the pearls. Oh, I mean...
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated.
I remember everything.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
I'm Batman. See, had I killed Falcone in the last episode, we wouldn't have gotten the chance to question him.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you.
Does he
This
recognize
could land
him?
us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support,
should I tell him?
but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew.
I was going
to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say...
She's the one that was fucking
some of
opening
us
fire
police
on me.
support you, despite what the media is saying.
As Batman.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
Fucking bitch.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I think he's a freak.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
So don't lose my cool. Episode dos. You'll provoke me. And then I might have to throw hands. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout.
Look at the blood.
My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Partners?
Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father.
We're not so
Hill,
different, you and
and me.
I.
We ran this
We're
city.
not so different, you
Still
and
do.
I. See, I did say that.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, what's that? You want a bit of morphine to ease the pain? Oh, jeez. No, let's. I don't want to hurt him. I just don't want to. No, I just don't want to give him the fucking syringe.
Here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
There should be 3 options.
Of course.
Hurt
You
him,
never
give
know
him the
the
syringe.
truth.
Don't give him the syringe.
How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
I can't even trust Alfred. What?
Waiting for you in hell!
What? Whoa, 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 whoa! What's... With
The
her mouth?
bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
What the fuck? She's infected with something. Probably that same shit that was driving everyone crazy at the factory. Montoya.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
But why?
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
We need the why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Someone did something to her.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Good God, sir.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need
How
access
could
to the
this
back
be,
computer for
bruv?
anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Could they not see the shit all around her mouth?
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Injected.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Wakey, wakey.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Why am I in handcuffs? What did I do? Oh no.
What's going on?
I blacked out.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
In your
There's
neck?
an injection site on your
Injection.
neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered.
She flew off
I
the handle.
remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Penguin.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
She's innocent.
Hey, get forensics in here.
Well,
now!
not innocent, but
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My
none of
friends
your
in the
business.
GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Can never trust a reporter.
Now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Yeah, I fired the gun. Guilty. He should have told her a fake story, and she would have printed it, and then it would come out that she was wrong. And then it would have made her in the media look stupid.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him. No one will miss him, you can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Why did he remember Joe Chill saying
Computers pinpointed
Falcone
reference
sends his
points on the
regards
two
or some shit?
compounds.
Doc sample, Montoya sample.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. We're out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
Revolution.
Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Select a drone to search Oswald's cell phone signal. Right here. No?
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
bring me her head!
Another drone. I think this is Arkham over here, isn't it? Holy shit, the spike!
Yeah, don't you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Ah, he's triangulating the signals. Skyline Club. That's where Falcone got arrested.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
It's time the Batman met the Penguin. He's not fat though. He's like a completely different person. He's like tall and skinny. Penguin's short and fat. With a pointy nose. Big schnauzer.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here.
Microphone fingers.
Millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Oh. I'll be stealthy. Oh,
you
the
lot,
blood.
come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know. Please.
You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about
Where are
Falcone?
they?
We all
Tell me where they are.
heard about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
Falcone had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
There we go. That wasn't so hard to admit, was it? Must be a relief to get that stick out of your arse every now and then. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's it.
He even says he wants to get rid of
actually
Wayne.
admire
It's
you,
like, bro, why? You're...
We both want the
friends.
same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big
He's jealous
plans for
because
Gotham.
his rich family gave him nothing. Well, I think they left him an inheritance, but he blew it all.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes. Oh, beautiful name.
Ow.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
No effect. I'm back. Wait, where'd he go? He teleported.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Yeah, so the plan was finish this episode, and then I'll probably have some lunch, and then jump back on with The Wolf Among Us. I need to talk to you urgently. Stacked deck, 6 PM, no capes. In other words, come as Bruce Wayne. Well, wouldn't she mean no cape? Capes insinuates that she wears a cape. Oh no, I got the bug again. No! Why does this keep happening? I can't walk. Oh, come on, man.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dentbacker Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as of the jealous sort.
Is that Hill?
Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
I can't walk anywhere.
Did you hear?
Oh.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
I've pretty much
Looks like
built
you walked into the wrong bar.
Ah.
Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight.
Oh, I'm a
I
big
got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey. Don't I know you? It
No.
is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few?
I have the money.
It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company.
Buy him off.
Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
I'm with Selina now, so this is good. Hoping I can just like get through.
You were
this
supposed
part
to take care of our
without needing to walk
mutual
anywhere.
problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Oh, that you've heard?
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
In England.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not
That's
to
what
be
I
here
understand, because in the last episode we
You
was
wanna
talking about Cobblepot Park.
That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say,
How it
there's
was all
no tree high
trashed
enough
and
for you to
vandalized
climb.
and shit,
will
and he
find
said it
you.
looked horrible.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat.
And now all of a
The
sudden
cat
he
helps
wants
the
that
bat.
for the rest of Gotham.
Bruce,
And
sweetie,
says he's changing it for the
the
better.
gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Geez, shallow much? Oh.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Please don't bust up my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
You sure he didn't say hello? He says hello. Hello, bruv.
Beat it. We're here for her.
Can I just punch first?
If you
Punch,
care
yeah.
about your own skin,
Do you care about your face? Oh, your stomach. Ow, ow. I like the choice of music for this. So much for keeping that low profile, huh? Suplex! I was like left, right, left, right.
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Back
Let's
to back.
give it to him.
Butt to butt. Oh, this is some like fucking Neo shit. Where's the noise for the strikes? What the fuck? I think the audio's bugged. Just like the fucking walking.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
May as well rob his ass.
Come on, this way.
Yoinkies. That looks cool.
Alleyway! You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Yeah, it's where you scratched me, you bitch. Sure.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just... stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree.
Meet the
mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I feel like I should just go as Batman, make him talk. If I go as Bruce, I feel like I could fuck up with what I should be saying to get him to talk. So that's the thing, it's like so opposite now, because Batman is always like...
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Bruce Wayne is always like perceived to the Gotham community as like the good guy, the charitable widow, well, not a widow, but you know, rich philanthropist. And Batman was always viewed as the, you know, he shouldn't be taking the law into his own hands. He's just a vigilante, blah, 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 blah. Now it's sort of swapped to where Bruce Wayne is the, no one can be trusted, his family's corrupt, blah, 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 and Batman is sort of, well, like you just said, the citizens see Batman in a different light now after how he handled Falcone.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone.
Just like
Try
what I
not to
just said.
throw it away by going overboard on Hill.
Don't lecture me!
Battering the mayor is not a good option.
I got it, Alfred. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there?
Who's there?
Deborah!
Deborah!
Is that you?
Expecting someone? Maybe the Penguin?
Batman can also
Batman?
teleport.
What are you doing here?
Mind games.
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, man. Talk!
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Oh shit.
Security!
I thought he had full on escape.
Pick up, goddammit! Security!
Oh Delicate,
Don't kill
delicate.
me. I've done nothing wrong. I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask.
Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear.
That's probably true.
I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Boy.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Yeah, you
Hill
sound
seems to think
mortified.
he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
So it's kind of justified then. He wants payback for. Well, that must be so weird though. How they grew up to be like best friends. Being best friends with someone whose father put away your mother.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor.
Why is he not
He
happy?
was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
Yeah, just a little
I
bit.
can't imagine how you must feel.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
If you could bring me down some dinner, that would be great,
Gotham
Alfred.
District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police
Someone
are
has
seeking
to stop
unidentified
Falcone.
man and woman who were seen in
Gothamites have been
conversation
patiently
with the
waiting for mob boss
assailants
Carmine
shortly
Falcone's
before the fight.
incarceration for decades. For some, that patience is wearing
Gotham
thin.
District
The
Attorney
police can't
Harvey
touch him.
Dent
God won't
appears
strike
to be
him down, and
hitting
I'm
some
paying a
potholes
fortune in
on his
taxes
path
for
to the
what?
mayor's office.
Said downtown
Despite the
shopkeeper
backing of
Samuel
billionaire
Slater.
Bruce Wayne,
So when a local
rumors
TV
persist
station
that the
aired dramatic
candidate is
footage of the
having
Batman
trouble paying his
incapacitating
campaign staff
Falcone,
and making
only to be
alibis.
driven away in a hail of
Dent's
police gunfire.
spokesperson
Some
said
wondered if the
these
police
rumors are
shouldn't be
nothing more than
thanking
a
Batman
smear
instead.
tactic,
Exactly.
perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet
Because the reason
night
it's
out,
different now is
but
because
police say a brawl tonight at the
Falcone
Stack
said
Bar
they're
in
filming
Lewisburg
you.
was the
You
rowdiest
gotta
one in
like
recent memory.
when they had the
Reports
police
say multiple
helicopter
arrests were made,
when I had him
all the
hanging over the
suspects
building.
taken into custody while
Whereas usually, like,
unconscious.
Batman
Police
doesn't
are
really get
seeking
filmed.
unidentified man and woman
So if I
who were
was
seen in
being filmed and I
conversation with
killed
the
them right there, that would have
shortly
been
before the fight.
bad for the people.
Gotham District
As far as I'm
Attorney
concerned,
Harvey
let the
Dent
Batman
appears
do
to
what
be
the
hitting
courts and the
some
police
potholes
can't.
on his
Slater
path
commented
to
his
the
frustration
mayor's
is well
office.
justified, having
Despite
filed
the
an
backing of
extortion
billionaire
complaint
Bruce Wayne,
against
rumors
Falcone over a
persist that
decade
the
ago.
candidate
His
is
complaint
having
was
trouble
dismissed
paying his
for
campaign
lack of
staff
evidence, and
and
Falcone
making
again walked
alibis.
free.
A Dent
I can't
spokesperson
read
said
when this
these rumors
woman
are
is
nothing more than a
fucking
smear
speaking.
tactic.
Shut up.
Wait a minute. The images on his cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Jesus
Harvey needs to
Christ.
get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
There's a small army of security here. Something about a terrorist threat. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said.
Trap.
A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about
I
that
told
later.
him that in the last
I'm glad you
episode.
see it that way.
That
what
we
with
should
the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
Tell
But
me how
here's
you
the
really
thing,
feel.
Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water.
See,
I
it's
know this
weird
is a
because we
delicate
know what he
topic,
ends
but
up
I
being.
need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am...
It is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Get a job.
whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Just think of it as a comedy, though. Or a professional wrestling promo.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to
Well,
me.
I gave you all the evidence.
Excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of
Oh,
the
no, wait, I gave him
GCPD
that
already
evidence
think
as
you're a
fucking
monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it.
So
Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha,
it's almost like they got
read?
taken out.
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home. A city that's
This guy's first to get taken out.
in recent years.
For sure.
Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Terminated, murdered, assassinated,
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
The gold gun, though.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
Can't save everyone.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Vicky.
Please.
The gold gun looks so cool.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles.
I'm trying to remember if the gun was gold in like regular mode. Not sure.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent.
Bird mascot.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course.
I love this. How you like plan your attack. Where should we put this guy? The table or the door? Let's go table. Connect. Hello?
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind
And
is
then
the new
use the light stand. Camera stand, sorry. Or what? The TV. Actually, let's just put him through the TV.
I gave you what you wanted. Save it for the opening statements, Pillock. Rule 1, talk when I say talk, you go when I say stop.
Smash!
Rule 2, scratch it, bite and kick it hole and
Oh, God.
always tell the truth. Even if it hurts. That's that guy.
Oh. Where do you think you're going?
Maybe next time.
And Catwoman did not.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My Telltale brothers and sisters.
Oh, that looks cool.
You have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption.
Someone higher than Penguin.
For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Oh, that's the stuff. The injections. Who's the other one for? Oh, dead. Oh no. Yeah, the lips are turning blue.
Show Gotham the truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
You get what you bloody well deserve, Murray. I fucking love the Joker movie, man. I honestly can't believe there are people that thought it was that it like sucked. I thought it was so good. Oh, Murray.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
I just think like anything after Heath Ledger, people just rebel against it because Heath Ledger was like so good with it. It's just like anything that comes after, just we can't appreciate, which is a big shame.
Roll the tape!
Subject
Is that his mother? My father.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot.
Obviously this was taken before he died. You
Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends.
Yes,
We're
like.
both great together.
So she seemed innocent then.
You know I always get what I want.
So he's justified.
Give her a dose she won't come back from.
I mean, yeah, what Penguin's doing is wrong, but he has a pretty good reason why.
Now you know.
I thought his mother was a criminal and fucked up, hence why she got sent to Arkham. Oh,
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Jesus Christ. My toy!
Please, I'm not Amanda.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me. I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him.
See?
He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't want to bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let her kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent.
Wait, what did he do? Oh, God. Jesus. Why was Dent fighting the penguin, though, if he's injected?
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
They just dodge his bullets like I'm the fucking Flash. Oh, wait, do I gotta pick? Oh, I gotta pick, don't I? Is that Dent? That's Dent. Save Catwoman. Oh, wait, no! If I save Harvey, it might stop him from turning into Two-Face. Maybe.
Mr. Dent.
Catwoman should be able to handle herself. Maybe. Okay.
Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
What is these fucking road cops? Oh, no, we're not gonna get the juice. We probably won't get the juice from Catwoman. Whatever. You could argue with her that
City Hall is
I mean, she doesn't have
chaos after
powers,
Mayor
but she's
Hamilton
capable
Hill
of handling
was
herself.
confirmed dead.
Whereas
While several
Dent,
members of the Children of Arkham have been
Pre-Two-Face,
arrested, the
not so
Penguin
much.
is still at large.
But then you'll tell her that, and then she'll
Meanwhile,
just
the
turn you
Wayne
down.
family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
That's the thing, you can make like all the right decisions and you'd still piss off someone.
Look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't go far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
That their logo.
Children of Arkham.
Children of
We
Arkham.
have opened your eyes.
Episode 2. That was a pretty short episode, I thought. Did you ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer? Made Falcone suffer. Again, like, I didn't want to physically put hands on him, even if it was like just choking him. I just didn't want to give him this injection to ease his pain. I didn't want to give him the morphine. Yeah, tried to. Did you visit Mayor Hill as Bruce or the Batman? Batman. Did you withdraw your funding for Harvey's campaign? Man, that's a pretty big one. Selena or Harvey? Saved Harvey over Selena. Comics? Really? Wherever could I buy comics? I've never been a big comic guy. Sweet, episode 3. That'll be sometime this week for sure. Maybe Tuesday. I don't think I'm working Tuesday, so that's it for episode 2. I'm gonna go have lunch, and then I'll probably jump back on and say an hour, 2:30. Sound good for episode 3 of The Wolf Among Us? So look out for that. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in an hour.